Welcome back, Commanders, to another video, and today we're going to be looking at my account and kind of moving into restricted. Now, as many of you who have been following my account for a while now, we've been playing in unrestricted and we are moving over to restricted just for like 3 or 4 level 4s. It's not going to be a permanent thing. We will eventually go back to unrestricted, so I'll be able to get my account back to normal, but for now we're going to be moving over to restricted. And as you can see here, unfortunately, we actually got placed in silver 1, which really sucks. We was hoping to be in gold 3, but it is what it is. There's not much we can do about it. So we're in silver 1, which means we are going to be restricted to 8.1. This is gonna suck. Now, I personally think that it needs to change a little bit. I feel like silver 3 should be restricted to like 8, then silver 2 should be 8.1, silver 3 should be 8.2, and then 9.1, 9.2. So I feel like, personally, the fact that we're missing out on 8.2 is a bit of a bad one, but there isn't much we can do about it. So we're going to be stuck now with, you know, the units here that we have. So we have got to try and build my account to become the best it can be for the situation. So we're going to start off just showing you guys where I am, and that is going to be a maxed out 9.2 Howie. I have a basically maxed out infantry. All I need is literally one more refined component. So in a couple of days, when we hit, you know, the weekly reset, I'll be able to buy that one anyway, or even at reset tonight, I'll be able to buy from the actual level 4 conquest store. I'll be able to buy one. So basically we have 2 max 9.2 units, and then I also have a maxed 9.0 ATG. And then over for my Air Force, I have an almost max 9.1 fighter. So this will stay at 9.1 for a very long time, because I will probably and most likely go and get my ATG to 9.1 next, if that makes sense. So let's try and now reset absolutely everything so that we can build this new sort of setup I'm going to be having together and really see what we can do and what the outcome will be. So guys, here we are with the reset units. Now, I'm in fact going to end up having a second Howie, which is going to be kind of cool. And then I was thinking about potentially trying to get a rocket launcher with the reverse blueprints, but I just don't have enough officers to be able to do that realistically. So what we're going to do here for this setup is we're actually going to get this officer combo here for the second Howie, and then I'm also going to put on the Golden Eagle on our ATG. I think this here is going to be the perfect setup I can get for what I'm able to use. Now, as I said, originally I was thinking about maybe turning this into a rocket launcher, and I was like, because that would be kind of insane, but the rocket launcher for me, I don't know how well this will really do. Plus I'm using one of her skills on my ATG, so like I just feel like the rocket launcher right now at the moment, I've heard rumors it's going to be getting a buff, but I don't know how true that is. So until, you know, we have concrete evidence of this, I think this is going to be my main setup. And then over here, we're going to also have these two. And what I'm going to do is actually make this 8.1 as well, because we're going to use the 2 reverse blueprints I get to get 2 more available for it. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. Now, the reason for that is because I don't think I have enough. We'll find out. Let's have a look. We need to upgrade everything. So we're going to start off by upgrading everything to level 200, maxing out the cogs. Obviously, this is going to take some time. So we'll probably quickly jump through to me upgrading everything. Okay, so we'll be right back. So guys, here we are. I'm going to quickly go through and show you what we have. So overall, we now are going to be having a 8.1 all across the board. Of course, this is very easy to do once you're a little bit of a higher level. And then we're also hopefully going to be able to get a 2 more. So we need, let's have a look how many we have, because I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I've got 72. So we only need 54 realistically to get it. So even then, we have more than enough. So with that being said, we are going to in fact smash that out. I could in fact get another fighter here, but the problem I've got right now is I don't actually have all of my hangars leveled up. I've only got the 1 hangar leveled up, and the reason for it is I've only ever been able to have 1 air unit, so I've never bothered getting those leveled up, if that makes sense. So right now, we're going to have to think about how we're going to do that. So moving on, let's quickly have a look at the new setup. So we are currently going to have, obviously, everything's maxed out at 8.1. We are going to have 100 classic on pretty much all of the units except for this unit here. We don't have anything on this, but it's okay. And the reason for it is that this isn't going to be like a main unit. This is kind of more of a filler unit. And the reason it's a filler unit is because it's just going to be mostly for base defense. It doesn't have the necessary skills to be a maxed out unit, so I didn't use wrenches in it. But I did use the last remaining of my wrenches over into the fighter that I have over here. So my fighter's currently got 32 in it. Now, I was thinking about potentially using those to, say, max out over here. I think it can go up to... I mean, I can't do it right now, but I think for this level, the maximum I can go up to is like level 40. So I was thinking about maybe going to level 40, but at the same time, I was like, let's just get the 4 main units all to the required 100. I think that's going to be more efficient for me because I'm going to be using all of them, you know? So with that being said, let's look at the units. So we have got some pretty good parts on the infantry. Nothing crazy, but pretty decent. As I said, everything's maxed out. Oh, this is going to be my main Howie. It has got 3 gold pluses. This one here actually is sort of an upgraded, so it's like the lowest version of a gold plus. But these two are both maxed out gold pluses. And then we have got just a normal gold plus. So this is a pretty nice Howie. Now moving on to my second Howie. So right here, this has got gold plus parts for the majority, except for down here, we only have a gold plus, unfortunately. But still, all camp specific, so not doing too bad there. My ATG here, guys, is actually going to be pretty nice. It has got gold pluses for the main parts, and then it's just got gold plus for the testing equipment. Moving over to the heli actually has some good parts as well, to be fair, but again, this is not going to be a main unit. This is more of a base protection unit. Okay, it's going to be there purely for the extra garrison like protection from the officers. As you can see here, it's got Vox, which I just awokened actually today. We've got an awoken Vox, which is obviously going to be dealing a 30% extra base resist, and then it's also going to increase the garrisoned officers by 0.5 seconds on their skill reduction. So that's kind of cool, I think. A nice little addition. And then also we've just got Steel Fighter on there as the secondary because her awoken skill offers the 30% reduction to skill damage on your base. So that's the result for that. And then, as I said, over here, what we're going to do is we're going to use the 2 reverse blueprints that we earned from once I enter the level 4 restricted to then get 2 more of these 7.1 Liberty units, and I'll make a modern 8.1 bomber, and I'll probably potentially might awaken this officer. Of course, like, it is only temporary, so do I really want to awaken an officer for a unit I'll only temporarily have? Probably not, but we'll think about it. Maybe I'll awaken him, maybe not. So we'll think about that when the time comes. So guys, with regards to potential other things in the future, as you can see here, I don't have too many things available when it comes to 7.2. You know, I could get a super heavy back if I really wanted to, but at the same time, I feel like infantry right now, I'm just having a lot more fun with the infantry instead of the super heavy. I love the super heavy, I miss it so much. But infantry at the moment, like, it's a lot lower level, especially on research, and yet it still feels like it survives just as long. You know, maybe they will in fact have a lot of sort of rocket launchers, and if they do, maybe I could think about using a reverse engineering to make a super heavy again, and then I can just switch out infantry and super heavy depending on what I'm going to be attacking with the base. So yeah, I think it's going to be kind of cool to see, you know, where this is going to lead us. As I said, it is only 8.1, guys, so hopefully next level 4 will be back in gold and we'll have 9.0 units. But it'd be nice to see a change from Lilith to try and get maybe 8.2 units involved, because I feel like the jump from 8.1 to 9.0 is a pretty big jump, and I feel like they're just missing out on a lot there for no reason. So hopefully we'll see a change with that. But this is going to be my current new setup. It is going to have a 21% protection overall. As I said, I do think we are going to have some fun, but the main thing for me is we're using 8.1 units to attack bases with almost a billion base HP, and most likely people we're going to be going up against. Now, I mean, if I have a look here, there's people like they're 300 mil, and I guarantee you that these 300 mil players are going to have a billion base HP. So I think we're going to struggle a lot when it comes to killing bases. I feel like rallies are going to be the same thing, you know, because even in, you know, unrestricted, when we're at 9.2, we're going against other 9.2 units. You're going against maxed out units. So even here, I'm going to be fighting maxed out units because it's my 8.1 versus someone else's 8.1. So it's all going to come down to officer pairing and who has the better officer setup. So as long as we are doing the correct officer setup, we shouldn't really have a problem. So yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments if you could think of a different setup that I could do that's very close to what I have. Maybe you think it will improve it, but yeah, let me know down below. Also, guys, I want to say a massive thank you to all the love and support on the previous videos. I have been away for the last couple of weeks, so they were all pre-recorded and like pre-scheduled to be going up for you guys, and honestly it was amazing to see the support you guys have been showing on the videos. So guys, I'm wondering if we can hit 100 likes on this video. It'd be absolutely amazing. I've never asked for such a high goal before, but let's see if you guys can do it. And as always, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for all the love and support, and I'll see you in the next video.